Mario de Andretti once said, I have counted my years and realized I have a little time to live by than more than I have lived so far. I feel like a child who won a pack of candies. At first, he ate them with pleasure, but when he realized it's a little amount left, he began to taste them deeply. I have no time for endless meetings where the status, rules, procedures, and internal regulations are discussed, knowing that nothing will be done, and no longer has the patience to stand and upset people who, despite their chronologically, has not grown up. Hello lovely listeners, my name is Obiba Kwame Bisa, and this is my first audio for 2023. It is entitled Time. One dictionary defines times as the indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present and future regarded as a whole. Mbabane, the capital of Eswatini in Africa, is 2 hours ahead of Accra, Ghana in Africa. Accra is 5 hours ahead of Tegucigalpa, the capital of Honduras. Islamabad in Pakistan is 5 hours ahead of Accra. Montevideo in Uruguay is behind Accra 3 hours in time. Sydney in Australia is ahead of Accra, Ghana 10 hours. What I am trying to establish is that in the event of time, the world is not even all the same, but the total amount of time that inhabitants have is the same. It was 10:28 a.m. Tuesday morning, September 11, 2001. The terrorist group Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, have taken several months to plan the most tragic events in the history of mankind. 19 hijackers took control of 3 aircrafts and slammed them into World Trade Center and other buildings. 2,750 people were killed in New York, 184 were killed at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and 40 were killed in Pennsylvania. Over 3,000 people were killed on that fateful Tuesday. But what interests me in the midst of all this killing is that some people escaped death in the nick of time. A man walked out of the building 10 a.m. for a meeting somewhere, 28 minutes away from the tragic time. Someone was late for work because he missed the train. A man dashed across the street to have late breakfast. A woman was fired from the same building a day before the incident took place. All these people in this example could have probably died, but for the circumstances of time. Time is a determinant of fortunes and misfortunes, calamities, accidents, success, joy, and happiness. No one can rob you of your time except by yourself. The wealth of a man's life is not the number of years he spent on earth, but what he was able to accomplish while alive. Success and failures are all possible because they all have the same principles. Time is always pregnant and delivering. Microseconds give birth to seconds, seconds to minutes, minutes to hours, hours to days, days to weeks, weeks to months, and months to years. As a young man or woman, you have the opportunity to struggle the best out of that. Nothing should be a hindrance. The spirit of delay, the spirit of postponement and procrastination, the spirit of stagnation and stunted growth, the spirit of retrogression, the spirit of empty heart, the spirit of going in cycles must all be defeated. William Penn said, time is what we want most, but what we use worse. John Busikat once said, men talk of killing time, while time kills them silently. In this regard, we must practice the saying of William Shakespeare, better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. My sincerest gratitude goes to God for this audio, and also to my dear mom, dad and siblings, and finally to Emmanuel Daoleo, the Superintendent General of Apostolic Faith Church, World Headquarters at Portland, Oregon, USA. Baba Nyamisha.